Hola amigos, welcome back to Learn Spanish World. Soy el señor Brigs. I'm Mr. Brigs. I'm a certified native Spanish teacher and I upload videos every week. Today we're doing something a bit different. You are going to learn 5 common Spanish mistakes that even advanced learners make. And more importantly, how to avoid them. Mastering this will help you speak with confidence and fluency. This will also make you sound like a Spanish speaker in real conversations. Ready? ¿Listo? Vamos. First, let's set the scenario. You are in Spain, sitting in a cozy cafe, and you want to ask the waiter for another coffee. You confidently say, "Quiero otro café más, por favor." Wait, what's wrong with this sentence? Saying otro already means another. So adding más is like saying, I want another coffee again. It's totally redundant. Solution? Just simply say, quiero otro café, por favor. Keep it simple and you'll sound much more natural, more coherent, and well articulated. Now it's your turn. What would you say if you wanted another glass of water? Go ahead, shout it out. That's right. Quiero otra agua, por favor. If you nail that, give yourself a big clap, a big applause. Excelente. Let us move on. Now, the next mistake is a real classic. Absolutely. I heard this mistake so many times. Picture this, you walking down the streets of Mexico and someone stops to ask for directions. You confidently reply, "Yo estoy un turista." Oops. Wait, what just happened? You meant to say you are a tourist, right? But saying yo estoy is all wrong. In Spanish, we use ser for permanent descriptions. So you should say, yo soy un turista. Using estar changes the meaning to something temporary, which could confuse native speakers. To exemplify this, it's like you're only a tourist for the next 5 minutes and then, poof, you're something else. So don't forget, don't ever say, yo estoy un turista, but say, yo soy un turista. Correct the mistakes. Okay, so let's level up a bit more. I'm going to show you a few common mistakes, and you've got to fix them before I do. Are you ready? ¿Estás listo? Okay, what about this expression? Yo soy cansado todos los días. What's wrong with this? Did you pick it? The feeling of being tired for most of us is a temporary feeling. You may feel tired on a regular basis every day, but it doesn't mean that you are tired all day long, all night long, unless you have a chronic condition. And because cansado, being tired, is usually associated with a temporary state, you would have to use the verb estar. Yo estoy cansado hoy. Yo estoy cansado regularmente todos los días. It's easy for people to get mixed up because they may say, oh yeah, but it's a permanent condition for me. I'm always tired. Can I say, yo soy cansado todos los días? To be honest, it doesn't sound right. Spanish people don't use this expression. We use the verb estar regardless. Using soy from the verb ser, which is for more permanent characteristics, would imply that being tired is a permanent part of your identity. As if you're always tired or the tired one. So the correct phrase is yo estoy cansado, or cansada if you're a female. That is the correct way to express feelings of tiredness at the moment. And even if you are constantly tired, nonetheless, you always use yo estoy cansado. Don't ever say yo soy cansado. Mistake número 2. Me gusta la pizza mucho. Not bad, but let's make it smoother. Me gusta mucho la pizza. Now, you can change sometimes the positioning of the adverb. In some Spanish countries, this is perfectly acceptable. However, if you want to speak in a polite, well-educated manner, you need to remember that adverbs like mucho come after the verb. However, there's no such a strict rule with this one. Now, let us move on to mistake número 3. Gracias para la comida. It's gracias por la comida, because we use por when thanking someone for something. We don't use para. So just memorize it. Whenever you're thanking someone, you always use por. Always. Gracias por tu amistad. Thank you for your friendship. Gracias por el agua. Thank you for the water. Gracias por la comida. Thanks for the food. Gracias por la música. Thank you for the music. Okay, let's play a quick game. I'll say the first part of a sentence and you'll finish it. ¿Listo? Ready? Here's the first one. Yo soy un turista. Perfecto. Next one. Quiero otra bebida. Muy bien. O quiero otra agua. Awesome. You're doing amazing. And this type of repetition is key to mastering these tricky mistakes. Yo quiero otro chocolate. Okay, before we wrap up, here's a bonus tip that will save you a lot of confusion. Now, this is not a real mistake. You can use muy, but muy is overly used. Muy bonito, muy caro, muy contento, and so on. You can embellish your speech in Spanish and make it a little bit more sophisticated. I'll give you an example. If you wanted to say, I'm very happy, and this particularly works with adjectives that describe emotions. So instead of saying estoy muy contento, which means I'm very happy, try enhancing your repertoire of expression by saying estoy contentísimo. That is, I'm super happy. Estoy contentísimo. Native speakers love using these fun ísimo endings to emphasize. Contentísimo. Padrísimo. This will take your Spanish from sounding good to sounding awesome and expressing yourself like a native speaker. There's nothing wrong with using muy, but try using ísimo. Contentísimo. Padrísimo. And that's a wrap up. Now, next time, these mistakes won't cause you any confusion when you're speaking Spanish. If you found this helpful, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every week to help you speak like a pro. Excelente, my dear amigos. Please take care and I'll see you very soon. Ciao, ciao. Don't forget, practice makes progress. Adios.